What's up, YouTube? Welcome back. Don with the Don Fron Show, and we got a little Don right here. Little Don Fron. She wants to hang out with me. But, so today's video is actually going to be a serious video. So I had to talk with somebody about, it's someone I know, right? But it's a conversation I hear over and over. It's one I have to have over and over again, or I see all the time. So this particular person, someone I've worked with in the real estate business, he's a lender. He likes to say, hey, teach me how to trade. You know, we've had that conversation a bunch. Teach me how to trade. I said, okay, but watch my YouTube videos. You know, guys, I'm not on here for income. I like all the other YouTubers. I get it. Like they need to, well, they probably need YouTube income. Like I'm not here for income, right? I'm here because I like helping people out. I don't make these videos just because I'm bored. I certainly don't. I would have much more time on my hands if I didn't make a video every night. So, I mean, when I say if you guys want to learn how to trade, watch my videos. So, I'm going to read the conversation we had. Text conversation. For those of you that have been following me for a while, you've been trading for a while, you probably know I'm getting fired up. And I don't know if you can hear it in the text as I'm saying it, but yeah, I'm boiling. Like, I'm losing my mind just hearing some of this stuff. You getting down? Alright. So I'm going to read it off to you. And I want to make this message. The reason I'm putting this on YouTube is not to put him on blast. I'm just not going to say his name or anything like that. I'm going to tell him to watch this one, but I'm sure it'll be like the other ones that he hasn't watched. So in the comments down below, if you are an experienced trader, you've been doing this for a long time, I guarantee you've probably been in this phase that you're about to hear right now. And so comment something constructive, because I want everyone who maybe is currently in this phase, brand new to trading, to read these comments. So let me just start from the beginning. I guess I'll try to keep the commentary to a minimum. I'll just read it out. I'll read it, we'll rock and roll, hear the conversation. And then, okay, so, I'm saying watch my videos to go over what I did. I talk about what I'm going to do. You have to understand how things move, then you can hop in. He says, this is going to take forever. I said, what will? He said, I'm just trying to make a few bucks. Okay? I said, if it were easy and you could learn it in 5 minutes, who would have a job right now? He said, I know, right? So that was a couple days ago. This was actually yesterday. I said, how many videos have you watched since we last spoke? Haven't had any time, my man. But I did buy 100K of Neo on January 6th. Seems to be performing pretty well. Made like 16K so far. Projected to hit over 400 per share. WTF, insane. That is. I said, oh yeah, sure. I said, it'll be quicker and much better experience if you just give me your money. That was my last text. You guys know where this is probably already going. How many guys have already seen this phase? So you don't know anything about it. He's not an investor, by the way. He's not an investor learning how to day trade. He is just fresh into this, just clean slate. Doesn't know, doesn't have any time to watch a YouTube video. YouTube is free. And like I say all the time, you guys just have to show up. Show up, pay attention. That's all you have to do. I have helped literally thousands of people now, right? They don't follow me because they're broke. They don't follow me because they're losing money. I don't post my profits. I don't need to. All you got to do is watch, and you know you're making them. So at this point, I'm getting fired up. He says, what am I missing? Then he says, I'm not understanding this SIUIF stock today. Let's jump out of this real quick. I didn't even look this ticker up. So I was like, whatever. So here we go. So did it do something today? Yesterday it actually dropped down. Oh, it's down here. 0.001 yesterday. That's where the green candle was at. Dropped, this is his text. Dropped to 0.0001, like totally leaving the market, question mark. So you have no idea what you're doing. You've never done this before. You got 100K in Neo. You're checking out an OTC ticker. What? I don't know. Anyway, back to his question where he said, what am I missing? I said, you don't understand or want to put any time into learning. Just tossed 100K into a stock, LOL. He said, I mean, it's paid dividends so far. It's not that I don't want to. I don't have any time to. Don't worry. That time's dwindling pretty quick. Most of it's overwhelming, like where to begin. Let me pause you right here. Where to begin? I have a playlist called How to Trade. I have said this multiple times to everyone. It's free. You're already on the channel. Go to videos or playlist. How to Trade. First, start off with 1% stop loss the correct way. Then perfect entry types. Then jump into the psychology one. Like the mindset. Watch those. And you'll instantly be a million times better. I said, getting lucky isn't paying dividends. He says, well, so far it is. I can't believe someone like this is literally arguing with me right now. And I understand the luck versus skill practice. I said, keep it up. LOL. Check base with me later this year. He said, you got it, dude. I said, I like NIO, but your whole trade by far is one of the dumbest decisions I've seen and continue to see. This is how people go broke. His reply, yes, diversity is good. But it was a quick way for me to make a few bucks, especially when it was supposed to hit 75 this week. Sad face, stupid pullbacks. Man, at this point, I've almost broke my phone. I can't believe that I'm even reading this right now. Stupid pullbacks. It's supposed to hit 75 this week. Just supposed to hit 75. So here's what we're looking at right now. By the way, this conversation, it's going on right inside here. This is climb up right here. Supposed to hit 75. Just it's supposed to. Remember when you guys were new? It's supposed to do this today. Nothing is gonna do anything. Okay. The level. Now I don't want to say stupid, and let me be clear. He is not stupid. He's making a very stupid decision. But there's a difference in being brand new and absolutely stupid. Right now how do you word it? When you're doing something absolutely stupid, but you just don't know it. You don't know what you don't know. It's important because what he's doing is he's on just the path to destruction. This is why 95% of the people fail. This is why you guys suck. This is why in the beginning I didn't listen to a single other person talking about stocks because I wouldn't know if they knew what they were talking about. 95% chance they sucked. Out of 100, I could have went and talked to this guy and thought, oh, he's smart. He jumped in Neo. Look, it went up. I'll just copy his trades. And then he and I jump off a cliff together and blow our accounts. Anyway, back to the conversation. This is me responding to his supposed to hit 75. I said, you won't have that money at the end of the year if you continue. And no, diversity is a way to always be losing. It's a video for a different subject for a different video. He said, yeah, I realized I screwed the initial part up. Again, was looking for the short win, saw it, and attacked. Everyone is always looking for money. Nothing changes. Everyone's looking for a quick buck. Doesn't matter what they're doing. They're looking to make money. Nobody sets out to lose money. Here we go. I'm actually wanting to make trades that will yield 3 to 5K per day. So just hop on in. Jump on in. The water's fine. 3 to 5K? No problem. Come on in. NIO seems to be looking stagnant for now, so we'll probably pull and flip to Zoom to pick up a quick 3K. Oh, yeah. Do you get the pattern right now? We're picking up hype stocks. NIO in the news. He has no idea about NIO Day. None of that hype. Nothing. Hasn't brought any of that up, so I'm going to assume he knows nothing. He has no idea why NIO actually went up. The risk of him holding it during a binary event. This guy would have already lost all his money because a binary event, there was the event, there's the reaction, it's going to go up or it's going to go down. This guy held it through that. Now, luckily, it actually went up. If this was Tesla during battery day or any other day like that, you know, the space wedge being unveiled, toast. Count would already be gone. Now, keep in mind, we're right here. Stagnant. We're kind of hanging out, going sideways. This is climbing up. We're getting to the peak right here, by the way. So, You gotta put it into Zoom. You know, I'll just make another 3K. No big deal. No muss, no fuss. I'll just toss it in there. I hope he is watching, because I am fired up. Because this is not the first time I've ever had this conversation, by the way. Out of thousands of people, this is probably the 1000th time I've had this conversation with somebody. I have no time. I thought it'd just be quick. Like, get out of here. If you're not going to take it serious, why is anyone going to take you seriously? No one. I said, so it's supposed to go up. Just listen like a good little boy and go up to $75. I'm just not sure why you still have a job. Sounds easy. I said, where are you getting these picks from? I read an article in early December about EV top picks for 2021. Oh, you read an article. I'm fired. If I was driving over a bridge, I would have made a hard right or left, blown through that guard, and just went into the river at this point. You read an article? Get out of here. You know who's writing those articles? Oh, man. I failed to get in at 3 a share, but just watched it continue to succeed. So you realize it just went straight up. So from $3 to what we're about to find out, $54, we're good to go. Let's keep on rocking. Talk about throwing darts. Let's see. Zoom just dropped, this is still him. Zoom just dropped like 2 billion in available shares, up 30 a share today already. Again, easy way to turn a quick buck. Jim Cramer is all over these as well. And then he answers me, Motley Fool. I said, you're killing me. I said, who's your brokerage and what's your entry on NIO? At this point, I don't care for stupid anymore. I got to help you manage this position we're in right now. Like, I get you're dumb, or maybe not dumb. That's a bad thing to say. This guy's actually a friend of mine, by the way. Ignorant's probably the good word. Just doesn't know. So this is me just trying to help him out. Like, let's at least figure this out. You can't change the past, right? He said, even GameStop is up like 20 a share. What a day to be alive. I'm sorry, I can't buy into the FANG lifestyle. Oh, man. So penny stocks, OTC, pump and dumps. I don't want to buy Amazon. It's too expensive. Don't want to buy Google. That's too much. Granted, I'll make more, but I don't want to do it. All right. I said just answer the questions. I don't have a brokerage. That's the level of expertise we're dealing with right now. I said, no one needs to learn how to buy. It's the management that loses them all the money. He said, oh, you're asking me where my money's sitting? I said, yeah, that's your broker account. TD Ameritrade, very rudimentary interface. I dig it. 5408 was my acquisition cost. Like, now we're trying to throw out big words. Now, I don't know if he's just trying to have that trader talk, just two traders talking amongst each other. You're excited to get into the game. You know, there's a psychology behind that, which could be it. I'm losing my mind, though. I'm fired up because I've been doing this for so long, and I just see this path. And correct me, guys. Am I being hard or what? The guys that have been doing this for a while, do you see where this is going? Because when we started this conversation, I thought I was going to give it a year. And then I read a few more texts, 6 months. By the end of this conversation, I'm thinking 90 days. Unless he has to bag hold something, then his account lasts 6 months before he blows it. So I said, just TD, or did you download their trade platform, Thinkorswim? He said, no, they wanted to charge for that, I believe, and I wasn't at that level. Again, just wanted to check out some of your videos, but haven't had time. I said, no, it's free. He said, just wanted to make some standard trades. A little luck and a little research goes a long way. Man, how dangerous that comment is right there. You're reading articles. One, you guys got to figure behind the scenes. Who's your buyers? Who's your sellers? Who's moving money around? You got millions and millions or even billions in some of these markets. How much do you think it costs to pay somebody to write an article? If it's going to benefit you millions, you pay me millions. I'll go out here and say Tesla to the floor. Watch me. I'll give you a bearish case that sounds like it makes sense too. And some little nerd out there is going to believe it, dump his shares, create that liquidity for me as a market maker, and drive that thing up. Like, watch me mess with you guys' brains. So, a little luck and a little research. That was one, getting struck by lightning twice. And a little research, you grabbed Motley Fool and a stupid pump article. Very dumb. I said you're going to lose some standard trades is what you're going to do. That's not research, that's buying hype. Quite literally the exact footsteps to be a part of the 95% who fail and blow accounts. He said, got ya. I said, you're literally going to be in tomorrow's video, which I'm recording right now. Man of my word. I said, pump the brakes. I mean it. You sound like everyone, and I know how this story plays out. No kidding. Right now, we need to manage what you have. You don't have a plan. You have a hope of something. Currently, we're just having a human toss in the water moment. No problem with that. Yeah, I'm fine with jumping in the water. I don't even care for paper trading, to be honest. You know, like the whole fake stuff, you know, most of the other YouTubers are doing. Just kidding. But at that point, why are we starting with 100 grand? Okay? You're not, first of all, this guy's not millions and millions. Even then, who cares? Why are we starting with 100 grand? You need, let's say you want to get in here and just, I have a lot, I have a lot of people with accounts, 6-figure accounts, a couple guys, 7-figure accounts. Or at least they have that money. They have access to that money. Hey, how much should I start with? You know what I would do? I would toss 30 grand in an account. I would keep 25 grand just to keep me PDT. And I would practice with 5,000. And that's all I would do. And I would learn to trade that way. One, I'm not limited. I can get some in and outs. I can still good. And if I can grow 5 grand into 5,500, you know, you can do the same thing with more, you know, 50,000 to 55,000. It's a percentage game. Focus on the percentage growth. Does that math check out? 5 grand to 500? 5,500? Yeah, okay. I said you can put a stop in order the position you have. You got it 5408. You can put what's called a stop market order in at whatever number above but below current price. So if it reaches that, it closes it. I was just considering selling at about 63 and it's stagnating and going for another quick flip. Hang on a second. All right. So here we go. We're going to just make a quick flip. Just another one, you know? No big deal. This one's going sideways. It's time to toss it and work our way up. Let me find it. Okay. I'm telling you, Zoom sorry. I'm considering just selling it about 63 today as it's stagnating and going for another quick flip. I'm telling you, Zoom is another in and out day trade, smiley face. It's going to touch 400 today. I can feel it. Now, again, Neo's right here. Here's where it's coming. This is where that conversation's coming. Coming right into a yellow box. Okay? A magic yellow box. I even said, first of all, guess what play I said in last night's video? Zoom. YouTube members, the guys that clicked join next to subscribe, I gave you the exact play. The exact play that if you didn't copy, because I don't give callouts, but if you agreed, at one point, you were up over 100%. And if you held into today, you're up more. And if you do what I do, you tagged out, got back in, you're up even more than that. So it's not that I'm disagreeing with these tickers. I'm glad they're working out well. But it's the angle I'm thinking is the management side. How do you pick the trade? What in the F are you doing? So that's what I'm trying to get at with that. I said I'm up and trailing it at minimum 1K just off of it today. My options are 1K or more. I trail it, so when it turns, it'll tag me out and lock it in. As in, my stop loss is in place. My stop loss was at about 1,200, so I figured with the crappy fill, I'd make $1,000. So that was my options. I'm gonna make $1,000 or more. It was more. He said, "See, not as dumb as I look." I said, "We can play all the same stocks. You'll blow your account, and I'll be up." And I said, "I'll bet any dollar amount on that." I said, "I'm not being a dick. I'm being serious." He said, "That's the beauty of stocks. We don't have to play the same ones. We can just go off gain versus gain." I said, "Yeah, it's a percentage game. 3% a day isn't happening right now. I'm thinking 100 grand. In my head, he's got 100 grand in Neo, 3%, you know, because he wants a 3K. He said, "Meh, pick the right one and I'll disagree." Now you're just invincible. You pick one stock, it happens to get lucky, and all of a sudden you know what you're talking about. You can just jump in the ring and hang. I said, "Do that every day for a week." He said, "You got it." GameStop is up 57% today. GameStop. GameStop. Are you kidding me right now? Oh, yeah, sure. $20 there. We're up there. No, I can do that every day. No problem, right? God, I'm losing my mind right now. I said, so, are you in it? He said, maybe. I said, you're not. Also, since we're talking about percentages, my Zoom position cost me $8K. Yeah, so percentage-wise, I'm still blowing that out of the water, and it's not a pump and dump. It was hard not to dump 50 at it when it was set to soar today. It was set to soar today. So we got it's supposed to go to 75. This one's set to soar. We're good to go. But he did get in at 21.52. So there we go. At least he got a good entry. Assuming he actually got that actual entry. I said, so what percentage is your account today? He said, with Neo or nah? I said, oh, all accounts. It counts. He said, I said, what did you start with this morning and what's up now? He says like 25% since I started, but 50% today. I said, wait, it went down? That doesn't happen. How do you make 3% a day if you're down? I said, just imagine 50% every day. He said, I started at 150K. I'm at 189, which, by the way, congrats. For the new traders out here, there's good, there's bad, there's right, and there's wrong. The good, you made money. The bad, you lost money. The right trade, you had a plan, you stuck to it. The wrong trade, running and gunning, shooting from the hip, and just hoping for the best. You can have a bad trade turn out, or the wrong trade turn out good. Doesn't mean you're right. Doesn't mean you know anything yet. Just you got lucky. So by no means am I hating. Like, I don't want this guy to lose money. I don't want anybody to lose money. That's why I'm here. He says, I'm in GME, watching it like a hawk. So got a stopping place? No. I was thinking 33, but it hasn't pushed there. So we'll put in 32 if this little train can't get there today. I said, so just a profit target and that's it? He said, kind of like pulling a slot machine. So I said, LOL. 50% a day, I'd quit my day job. You saw that? I don't get what do you mean? What's so hard? You just nailed that one. He said, here comes 33. This overvalued POS is cooking. I'm glad we're talking about valuations on a pump and dump. That makes me even more excited. I said, LOL. He says, 33 takes a bow and poof, sold. Next. I said, yeah, what is the next one? I'm still in mine. He said, zoom to 400. We got this. So, first of all, here's what happened on Zoom. You wouldn't have had that. You would have bought it, bag held, you'd be down, which today would have turned out in your favor. And yet again, you'd be like, told you I'm a guru. Can't wait to see his YouTube videos. Just go on YouTube and look up Stock Trader. I'm sure you'll meet a bunch of these guys. Brand new. An experienced trader, to me, that is the dumbest conversation I'll probably have all 2021. I'll repeat it too, multiple times. Understand if any of that, what he said, made sense to you, or something you're currently saying right now, I'm telling you, pump the brakes. Hang out a second. Why is someone like me saying that's absolutely stupid? And then ask yourself, check out the red flags. You made a bunch of money all up front, and you think you got this figured out? Every new trader, their first winning trade, thinks they finally got it. A new phase every new trader goes through is, A, I got this. This is easy. Or B, I figured something out no one else knows. I'm be cooking. I better start a YouTube channel so I can share my thoughts with the world. And then the market throws a left hook at some point, and you get smoked. It's just how it works. There is a reason, and there's an actual statistic. Statistic? I don't know what the actual number is. It's somewhere between 80 and 95%. There's a good to fair chance you're losing your money. All of it. As in it's going. You know where it's going? To people like me. I wouldn't be where I'm at if it wasn't for people like you. And it's amazing. I got a great life. I make a ton of money off you guys. One, you're emotionally selling your shares to me or buying mine when I'm selling them at the top, thinking, oh, this is done. You're over here like, ooh, going to the moon. Got this. Okay? But if you're here watching this, I don't want you to be like those guys. I'd rather you be like me and we all make money. There's plenty of, we'll say, new traders out there, or ones consistently dumb thinking they're going to prop the market up, or, you know, you see on Twitter all the time. Hang on one second. Let's see if I can get it. I hope I can get it. Someone posted a tweet. There's always someone out there just doesn't know what they're doing, and you're gonna take their money from them. Follow me. Follow somebody that knows what they're doing and learn. Put in the time. There's no rush. Ah, dang it. Hope this doesn't have any cuss words in it. So this is a troll. And I don't know who this guy is, but I'm gonna make fun of him. Now I do know Michael, and he is a well, he can troll. There's no doubt about it. So he's trolling this guy. I guess this guy constantly calls the markets at a top. Because you're not seeing what I'm seeing. The market was set to crash June 8th, but most are too blind to see it. Literally every month is a Save the Bulls tout. They're ignorant, much like you're doing. Are you out of your mind? What? Oh, set to crash June 8th. Dang it. Another month I was wrong. June 8th of what year? I'm going to assume 2020. I hope. Let's just pull up the market. Let's just check it out for gigs, you know. Where's June at? Right here. We got it all. If it loads. I guess I can't. Oh, there we go. All right. So market was set to crash June 8th. All right, June 8th. We are set. We're going to the floor. All done. Here it comes, boys. You know, these guys like to, they'll call it market tops all the time. The market's topped. It's topped. It's going to go to the floor, lower high. It's crashing. Forget the dollar, because there's going to be chop saws at Walmart at the cashier, and you got to bring your gold bricks in there and chop a little chunk off and pay in gold weight because the U.S. dollar's crap. It went to zero. The market went away. Those guys are everywhere. So, set to crash June 8th. And too blind to see it? These people are too blind to see that every day it just keeps going higher. There's more green candles than red. It's actually not that hard, guys. It's not. Okay? Quit with the stupid reasons. All you need to do is show up and learn a little bit, and then quit following stupid. And the hardest part for you as a new trader is going to be washing out the stupid versus reality. Okay? Anyone who's posting their profits every day, this is going to dig at some. I'm sorry if you do it, but it's just my opinion. If you have to post your profits to show everybody you make money, no, guys, I promise my strategy actually works. I promise. Yeah. Here's the profits I made. You should be able to look right at their strategy and know if they're making money or not. It's going to take a little bit to fine-tune that. Spend a little time focusing on who you're following. What are they doing? I talk about everything in the future. I say, hey, I'm playing this. It's this. We're looking for sellers. Guess what? I tagged out of Zoom. I bought back in. I caught the trail. We knew sellers were coming. Still bullish overall. But I made a video about this whole play Tuesday. Watch that whole thing, do all this. Okay? It's not hard to see what I'm doing. I don't need to post my profits because all you have to do is show up with the volume on. Period. I don't have to pay somebody to view. I don't have to put out ads. Right? I don't have to pay somebody to tell them I'm good. Figure it out. And that's what you guys should be doing. First of all, why did you just see this ad? Why is this person paying to tell me he's good? I should know about it. If you are that good, if the market was that easy, you would hear about it. It would spread like a wildfire. Okay? My strategy out here is weird because I don't use indicators, right? I don't buy off some magic line, right? I don't use the VWAP because I don't want to pay above the average price that everyone else is paying for it. Don't get all butthurt, day traders. I know. But you're literally bragging about buying above the average price. Good job. Anyway, I wonder what month this. I wonder if we're set to crash again. Another top. I can't get over that tweet. I about fell out of my chair laughing. It was set to crash. They just saved the bulls. Let me tell you something, guys. For the brand new traders, price action. It is where it's at because that's where everybody thinks it should be at. These markets, they're very efficient. Those articles you're reading, it's for a reason. They want you to read that. Why do they want you to think something super bullish? Why do they want you to think something super bearish? Okay, gold was on a run, on an absolute run, and then there was just a whole bunch of news that came out. I told my mentorship group, I said, no, this isn't happening. That's too much news. It's too bullish. I said, I'm short. Everyone called me crazy. Next day, sold off. They pumped that news out there because they wanted all you guys to buy it while they were unloading. Okay? Who is driving the market? It's definitely not you. Just remember something. The market doesn't know you exist. It doesn't care about your whining and crying. It doesn't care about your reasons. It's where it's at because that's where everybody's buying and selling. Okay? If there's more buyers, it goes up. If there's more sellers, it goes down. Like an online auction every second. I'll leave that here with you guys. But again, comment down below. The experienced traders, comment down below for the new ones. I kind of want, I hope this video does take off because I want the new traders to come in here and probably know exactly where they're at. Like, hey, I was that guy or I am right now. There's some red flags. I thought I had it figured out. You know, I'm a brand new trader. I was going to just do this. You know, the worst thing you can do is get lucky in the beginning and think you got it figured out because it's coming in hot. You'll make some money and it's devastating when you take that big hit. Come in small. Yeah, you lose a little bit. You take some punches, but you get in the groove and you figure it out. So I'm here to help. I have a mentorship, courses. I mean, literally everything all the other YouTubers have. I just don't pay for ads. So subscribe, hit the bell button. You just got to show up with the volume on. That's all you got to do. And I'll see you guys in the next video.